Hey everybody, this is Leo from Keyprint Co. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to pre-treat and heat press your face masks so you can DTG on them. To do this, I'm going to be using 4 different methods. I'm going to be using an actual pre-treat machine. I'm going to be using a normal spray bottle that I fill with pre-treat. I'm going to be using the Alba Chem DTG pretreatment spray and the always popular Wagner Spray Gun with pre-treat inside. So, let's get started. All right, the first thing you want to do is put a t-shirt down on the platinum, because when you pre-treat down, you don't want it to get all over the place. You want it to absorb mainly into the shirt or go into the mask. So take your mask and lay it down in the path where your pre-treat is going to come down. For us, our pre-treat sprays from the top to the bottom, so you want to measure from the top all the way to the bottom of the mask so you know how far to pre-treat. So for us, it's going to be, let's say 7 inches. So we're going to put it in. Set our pre-treat to 7 inches in length. When the mask comes out, it should be fully pre-treated. Then you want to take a brush and then just brush it down a little bit so you don't get as much vibration. And that should do it. Depending on your pre-treat machine and the pre-treat and what you're going to print on it is going to depend how many grams of pre-treat you lay down on your mask. Obviously, we put on a very large amount because we wanted to show it in this video. But obviously scale it back or scale it up depending on what your settings are like for your machines. And we're gonna put it on the side. Pre-treating a face mask with a spray bottle is actually really easy. What you wanna do is make sure that you have a t-shirt laid down first so it catches all the extra pre-treat you're gonna spray. Then spray the entire surface area of the mask. I know it's not gonna be super even, so what you wanna do is get yourself a paintbrush and smooth out the print surface area you just sprayed down. This is going to do 2 things. It's going to even out the amount of pre-treat that you just sprayed on it, and it's also going to mat down any fibers so that you don't show up later during the print. Once that's nice and even, you're done. You can set it aside for the heat press later. The next way we're going to pre-treat the face mask is using the Alba Chem DTG pre-treat spray. And what you want to do is lay the face mask on top of a t-shirt just to catch any extra spray that might go around. And the cool thing about this Alba Chem pre-treat spray is that it has a vertical spray line. So you're actually going to be spraying from left to right and getting a nice even coverage. So give it a nice shake and that should be it. Once the entire print surface area has been pre-treated, you just want to make sure it's nice and smoothed out, make sure all the fibers are nice and flat, and you're ready to heat press. To pre-treat the face mask with a Wagner Spray Gun, you definitely want to make sure you lay down the t-shirt before you get started. Then, take your Wagner Spray Gun, fill it up with pre-treat, and give it a good shake. Now I like to go from left to right to make sure I have a nice even coverage of the face mask, so. Alright. Once you lay down your pre-treat, get a brush and make sure all the fibers are nice and flat. This is also going to make sure that the pre-treat is nice and smooth and even in the print surface area. Once that's done, you're ready to heat press. If your print shop has a conveyor dryer available, the cool thing is you can pre-treat the face masks and then run them through the dryer. Once you figure out the belt speed and the temperature settings, all you have to do is run them through the dryer, pick them up on the other end, and then you can maybe hit them for about 5 or 10 seconds on the heat press just to make sure that all the fibers are laid down, and then you're ready to print. This next part should look really familiar to you guys. What you're going to be doing is putting your pre-treated face masks on the heat press. So you want to start by putting the pre-treated side up towards the heating element. You want to space them out so that they're not touching each other, and you want to make sure that the actual print surface area is nice and stretched out so you don't heat press any creases into them. Once they're nice and spaced out, you want to take your Teflon sheet or your silicone paper and you want to lay that on top of your masks. Then you want to heat press them. Now, depending on the material of the mask, you want to use the appropriate pressure, you want to use the correct heat settings, and you want to use the right amount of time. To dial that in, you're going to have to do a few tests, but generally speaking, they're pretty similar to t-shirts. The biggest variant you're going to get here is the type of material that the face mask is made out of, and more importantly, the type of material that this drawstring is made out of. So make sure you run a few tests to make sure that they come out fine, and then you're good to go. And that's how we pre-treat and heat press all of our face masks for DTG. If you guys haven't already, go check out our previous video. It shows you step by step how to print on face masks with the Epson 2100. Also, make sure you catch this upcoming video on Friday. It's gonna show you everything that you can print with our Supreme Kit. So, subscribe to this channel and make sure you like this video. Also, comment down below if you want us to cover a different topic for DTG on the next video. With that being said, my name is Leo with Keyprint Co. You have a good one.